Since you can't necessarily relate to the pain that she goes through, what are some ways we all can understand it within our family?
We've learned how to empathize and understand that um, pain is not always understandable, but is you can learn how to deal with it. Going back to that intimacy thing of a lot of times I know my wife is hurting and she hasn't said a word. So I already know how her day is going to go, which in turn dictates how my day is going to go.
But I think we should be real. Um, I may not always express how I'm really feeling the best. Um, Sometimes I just act out because in my mind, um, I get confused easily. So sometimes when my pain gets really bad, it's really hard for me, as I say all the time, file certain things. So if I'm dealing with pain and dinner needs to be ready and I've got to do homework with the kids, or I'm worried about Jody, I haven't talked to him in a couple of hours at work, he's got one of the most dangerous jobs, all of that sometimes plays a role. And I may not always know how to file it away, but after so many years, my husband and my children know that when mom is in her moment, they I choose to believe that they understand, because when I go back to them and apologize, forget what mama just said. So I think that's very important for people who go through multiple sclerosis. Understand first, it's going to happen. It's going to happen because it messes with our cognitive skills. We lose that. So it's going to happen. So you can't beat yourself up, but you have to communicate. You have to make sure that they understand what you're going through, and you also have to ask questions to understand what they're going through.
You know what's hard too? When, like, for instance, if I have a headache, I feel guilty for saying, I have a headache. And you turn around and say, baby, just because I deal with pain every day doesn't stop you from having a headache, and you don't have to feel guilty for having a headache. That helps me a lot. The fact that I'm allowed to feel as well.
Right.
And I think sometimes as caregivers, we get bottled up in our having to be supermen, or if you're a female caregiver, a superwoman, that we forget that we're humans too, and that we hurt and we don't feel well some days. We catch colds, we get the flu, whatever may happen. When your mate is actually, you get to turn around and be the caregiver.
And that's nice. That's nice for a change. Yeah.